Hey guys, how's it going? It's Zahait here, and we're back with a brand new episode of 64. And since the last episode, I've been a little bit busy here. I finished getting all of these things. What the heck are they even called again? Containment silo. So we've got all those guys set up here, containment silo, and I can't have any more, or we won't be able to get to achievements. So we want to leave those the way they are. I've got a whole bunch of these things set up just for fun, just because we can. And I cleaned up this a little bit. I think it's changed a little bit since the last time I saw you guys. Nothing crazy. I'm still trying to optimize some things, and I think that's what I want to do today. Just goof around a little bit, optimize some things. I don't know for sure, but I think once we buy this, once we can afford it, that's it. I think that's going to be it. So, anyway, it's fine. We've had a good grind here. I'm going to just briefly connect that in there. Actually, not briefly, permanently. And I'm gonna actually just move this, I think, over here. And I think I want to delete all this. Do I want to delete all this? I think I want to delete all this. I don't know if we need it anymore. Yeah, we get celestial foam from these machines, so I think we're fine. I don't know, I might regret this. What I'm trying to do is I want to start setting up a new setup here, and I've got a few different theories here. I'm not sure how or what the best way to make them work is. But we're going to figure it out together. So we've got different options for the number of preheaters versus silos and stuff that can be around each one of these things. And I want to try and figure out what the best ratio is. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to delete all of this. All of this, and we will see where we end up here shortly. But I'm going to get rid of all of this stuff, and you know what, I'm gonna buy a few more of these things to save up some of this chromolit for ourselves. There we go, because I want to get as much of it as we possibly can. So there we go. Now, we could just buy it straight up and already win the game, but there's also achievement for not breaking anything, so we gotta make sure we don't break anything for a certain amount of time prior to winning as well. So all of that's cleaned up. What I think I'm gonna try and do today is I'm gonna move these. I'm gonna set up a few of these systems, and we're gonna see, like, what's the most efficient way to run them, or try to. We're gonna try to see what the most efficient way to run them is, and we'll see how it goes. So I don't want to break these in case I can't buy them back again, because they take some pretty crazy resources right now, which I don't want to be messing around with at the moment. Honestly, I don't think I need these void guys right now either. Let's get rid of them too. Okay, we're almost there. We'll just get rid of everything. We'll start with a nice clean blank slate. It's gonna be perfect. So much room for activities. But the theory is I gotta get all these guys kind of out of the way. Once they're all done, I'll be able to make up multiple setups here, and we'll be able to see which one is the fastest and most efficient, and then we should be able to just copy and paste it everywhere. Or that's the theory. We'll see how that goes. I just gotta wait for all these things to finish doing their thing. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? We're gonna need a silo. Each one of these is gonna need a silo, or they're not gonna be able to feed into themselves. I maybe put these things a little too close. I do like the fact that we're able to move stuff around now. E, by the way, if you don't know, lets you move things so you don't have to break them. Okay, so no matter what, we're gonna need one of these things. It's just gonna have to happen. And you know, I don't like the spacing here. There we go. That should be good, I hope. Now the next question becomes, how many preheaters is the right amount of preheaters? So we could do something like this. Then to make sure it's running efficiently, we're going to need some of these guys. And I don't know if this is the best one or not. It probably isn't. So there's one with just preheaters around the outside. Now, if we go like this, we'll be able to put preheaters at the corners. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making stuff up. One of these has to be the most efficient way. And I guess we are about to find out. Then what do we want? Preheaters on the sides. Whoops. Then we want preheaters on the sides, I guess. So we went from 2, 4, 6, 7 preheaters to 2, 4 to 3. And I mean, that's not really the best number. But that should work for now. Okay, and then all I gotta do is, I guess we'll check. We can just check all 3 of them at the same time here, and we'll see which one is the best one, and then maybe we can make a new setup for if there's even a better option. I don't know. Let's go ahead and copy those down. And then all we want to do is see which one of these is running the fastest. Why did that not go? Is this not connected? There we go. Okay. Now, I guess what I could do is see which one pops up first. No, that's not going to help because they're feeding a different amount of things. This one already popped. Okay, so this one, then this one, then this one. So this massive amount of preheaters is actually the best way to go. I find that a little bit surprising. Because these are just fast, they're just heating faster, but I guess it doesn't matter. Huh. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? So the more preheaters, the better it looks like. So the problem with something like that is it's going to become very expensive, and I didn't really leave enough room. In fact, I don't need any of this row here. We can just copy all of this down like so. And we'll be good to go. Yeah, this is going to be very expensive, and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford a full setup of this. But since it's the fastest, maybe we just see how far we can get with it and take it from there. I just realized something. These preheaters on this side don't have any power, so they're not even helping. That's why this one was the fastest. My science experiment went totally wrong. Oh no, that's not the greatest, is it? Okay, so we're gonna have to put some more silos on this side if we actually want to get this to work properly. Now, where am I? Let's get another one of these bad boys. If I stick it there, it should fix everything. Oh, dang it. What a mess. I was all prepared. I thought I was all prepared. And I made a huge mistake. Hang on, you know what? Let's move this over one more, I think. Something like this. Okay. And then we'll see how much faster this is. Maybe it won't even be that much faster. I am sure it will be, though. Look at all these preheaters that are gonna be crushing it out right away. Bingo. Okay, so now we've got all of them operating, which means I probably have to do the same thing here. I'm gonna need... You know what? Let's put this back over here so I can copy it again. I think I accidentally moved it before instead of copying it. Okay, so we do something like this. And then... I guess we could try that setup again. Let me move these things out of the way. And we'll do what we were doing the last time. Put these guys in here, and we'll see how that goes. How's the speed between this one? They seem pretty close, honestly. This one right now is finishing a little bit before this one. No, it is still faster. Yep, it is definitely still faster. Okay, so we got one more thing to try. If this many preheaters is faster than 4, then is, for example, is 6 preheaters faster than 7? That's what we have to find out. So let's see. That one finished. That one finished. Okay. How close? That one... It seems like almost the same speed. And if it's almost the same speed, then I don't know why we would keep using the extra preheater when we don't really need to. Yeah, I think it's basically the same speed. So that means we managed to save one preheater by putting this here, which means I could probably copy one of these guys right to there. And then I basically just have to mirror this setup that I have right here. That's actually a good idea. That's very efficient. Ooh, that's good. The only problem is I gotta have to move this one more time now because I messed everything up. But that should be very efficient. Let's see how this goes. Now, I need to move this over one. These are just have to get out of the way, all these extra preheaters. For now. We're going to take these guys and shove them in here. This guy, I'll just move out of the way for now. Okay, there we go. Put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Like so, put that there. You know what, let's just delete this guy. We'll delete this guy, and then we're gonna need a couple more of these silos going. This should be perfect. This should be very, very, very efficient. I don't know why I deleted that. Oh, yes, we don't need these. We need more preheaters in there. Okay, so now each side of this one, the corners, we're going to be able to see 6. We got 6, 6, 6. Okay, everything is doing 6, which is perfect. I need to get rid of this one. Is there one in the corner there? No, I already got rid of that one. Okay, so we do something like that. Something like that. Perfect. There's one in there already. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna need to mirror this on this side to jack up the speed of those preheaters. Something like that, I think. Okay, there we go. At least that is set up. I think that's about as efficient as that is going to be able to get. Alright, and unfortunately, this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm missing, what is that, 6 preheaters right now? I can't afford anymore because I do not have the capacity to store enough hell gems. So I guess the next thing we have to start considering is getting enough hell gems, which we could probably, if I just sell a few of these. 1.88 million. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sell enough of these to get 1.88 million. Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. No, I can't. I literally can't. It was worth a try. They just decay too fast, so I guess if we're going to do that, I'm going to have to build even more of these things. As many as I can. And then we'll just sell them faster? I don't know. It came up there for a moment. I had a brief moment where I could have done it, but I don't even think if I built that it would be enough. 1,024. It'd be close. Because we only need 11,000. We might actually be able to buy another preheater if I had that thing working properly, but anyway, it is what it is. Now, something else you guys told me, which I haven't tried yet, is that these silos actually act as whatever these things are called, conductors. So I want to try that out. So if I put this thing here, and then, I mean, it worked, obviously. I'm not surprised by that. But if I put another one beside it, if it actually works like you guys say, it should also go down. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, and then you guys are also saying that these things work the same way, I believe. So if I was to do this, why do I keep copying now instead of pasting? I mean, instead of moving. We're moving now instead of copying. Oh my god. So that does work too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we can clean this area up. That's the next thing on the hit list. This has to go. Oh my god, this is gonna be a mess. Well, I guess it's the same kind of situation, right? What's the most efficient way to set up these things? And I don't know the answer to that. But I imagine keeping the maximum number of void meters and destabilizers as possible is probably the best way to go. So since we can do... Okay, hear me out. Since we can... Let me break some of this stuff. In fact, I probably should just be moving it once I have a new area set up. This is like the best area though. I love it so much. Let's move some of these things out of the way a little bit. Maybe we can just set up over here. Okay. So, what I think we want to do, and I'm not sure exactly, but if we can just make a strip. I don't know how I'm gonna do this actually. I want to make a strip of these things, kind of like this, because now that I know they can daisy chain together, this should maximize the efficiency. These guys are required every second one anyway, because there's going to be stuff that we won't be able to reach otherwise. But then if I do that, I could just have one side that is specifically speed upgrades, like dedicated to speed upgrades, and I could have one side that is dedicated to miners. And I don't know if that's better or worse. I don't know how to test this because the graphs are just insane. So I mean, we kind of just have to trust. At least with this setup, each miner will have three, each of these, what are these things called? Gradient wells will have 3 miners and 3 speeders, and it's gonna be, I mean, that's just gonna be what it is, I guess. I think that's efficient. Oh, this should actually be here. There we go. Because right now, we've got some that have only... Well, this one has 3 speeders. Actually, right now, I've got some that actually have 4 miners. It's probably going to slow things down. I'm not sure. Again, there's probably a number. Like, maybe we don't need 3 speeders and we want 4 miners instead. I don't actually know. Maybe for now, we'll just send everything over here. Set up what we can. And then we can play around with the ratios to see if it changes anything or not. It's going to be really hard to tell though, so we'll have to see what we can do. The one thing that doing this does help us do is we can basically double the amount of gradient wells, essentially, because I ran out of miners when I was doing it this way. But now I could use this whole other side and we can just do it all over again. So I think it is going to help us quite a bit in that regard. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that is the maximum I can do for now, but if I was to say copy these over here and do it all over again, are we gonna end up with the same amount? I don't even think this is gonna be more efficient. It's gonna be less. Less gradient wells. That's not great. Well, it is what it is. Let's just do it. See where we end up, see what our ratios are at. Maybe we can make a few more modifications yet. Okay, so we're finally speeding back up again. Now what I need, I think what I need to do is wait until our chromolit production is the same as our chromolit usage, because then that means everything is kind of sitting at a stalemate. Nothing's going to be going any faster. We're making as many hell gems and voiding as many hell gems as we can. So we got to wait for that to happen. Once that happens, I gotta see where my productions are at. And then once we're done doing that, I gotta make a few adjustments, see if that actually helps or not, and then wait for all this to balance out again and see where we're at. So, we got a little waiting to do. We're getting pretty close. Actually, what I could do, just for science, we could copy this, delete that. That should help, right? We're gonna end up with a whole bunch of chromolit here right away. Alright, so that is going to start decaying on us, which is kind of what we want. You know, it's going to end up just being backwards. Now I got to wait for the decay to finish. Oh well, it's fine. We'll let it run. I'm going to wait for it all to balance out. Once it's done, we'll see where we're at for productions, because obviously these things are faster the more decaying we have. And once everything's balanced, we'll see where we're at. What I think I want to try and do next is play around with the miners. Oh, I copied it, or I moved it again. Play around with the miners. And, oh, dang it. Did I just... Oh, okay. Let's leave it out for now. Play around with the miners. Get rid of every second one or something like that. And just see if adding more of these speeder upper doohickeys helps or makes it worse. Because I can't add more miners. I just can't afford it. But we could add more of these things. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's fine. We'll have to see, though. Bear with me one moment. Alright, guys, so we're basically there. What do I got here? We have got, I don't know, just over 100 million Charnite, just over 20 million, just over 20 million Elmarine, like 40 million purple. I don't know, like 250 million red, something like that. Okay. Well, it is what it is for now. Let's see. Now I gotta have to move all of this out of here, and we're gonna have to copy these into here and see if any of those numbers are higher. I should have maybe wrote them down or something so I could tell if they were actually getting higher or not. But we'll be close. At least it'll give me a good idea. Or I could watch it back while I'm editing the video. This is not very scientific, but it's gonna be the best I can do right now. There we go. So let's see, where are we at? Still just over 100 million black. Still just over 20 million yellow. You know, I think it's relatively the same, which is good, because that means we can add more of these guys. That's all that means. We can just add more. So basically, I want to mirror that right like this. Oops, not like that. Like this. And then we just copy pasty and we make another whole set of that's not even the right spot, dummy. Okay, then we make another whole set. Do I need these here? I think I do, right? Yeah. Okay, and then we do this. Copy paste. And then we do this. And we run out of all of our resources. But I should be able to put this... Oh, did I put these all one square out of the spot? I did. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it matters if they're properly staggered or not. I'm assuming there's still some couple more efficiencies I could likely be doing here. We're still only at 100 million. Even after all that, this didn't even change. 20, just over 20. Yeah, nothing really changed. Oh, it's got no power yet. Duh. All right, now let's see what happens. Is that making it better? Or making it worse? What the heck is going on here? I got all of this messed up here. There we go. Okay, let's see. Well, you know what? It is faster. It's definitely faster. The problem is I can't afford any more of these things anymore. What is it taking? Is that reality it takes? That's not great. Reality is kind of tough to get at this point in the game. I don't even know if there's much here for me to collect. Not a whole lot. Okay, so now, technically, to get the achievement, we can't break anything for 15 minutes, and we still have to get to 640 chromolit, and we can't buy any more of these things. So I think what we're gonna have to do is buy another one of these guys eventually. because I need more preheaters to speed this up. It's not going any faster, I don't think. No, we're actually losing quantity right now, which is not good. So we're actually losing quantity. Oh boy. I don't know. This might be a bit of a challenge. How much do I need here? 1.88 million. And how much is one of these things worth? 341,000. You know what? I'm gonna plunk it down. We're gonna let it build up again. I might be able to stick another one down. 444,000. I think I can. Once I put down one or two more of those things, and then I sell like 5 of them, I should easily be able to just plunk one of these things down to expand. And then hopefully that's gonna allow us to build at least one more of these. I'd like to be able to build a couple more, but we'll have to see how that goes. I don't think I've got any extra preheaters laying around that we could break. Like, this is basically my entire base right here, so... yeah, that's about as good as it's gonna get, unfortunately. Now, I could build more of these things to make up the difference, but these are only good for 32 per one, which is, you know, really not great when you're talking about needing 40,000. So, like, I would need 1,000 of them, and that's not happening anytime soon. So we'll let it go for now. I don't know if I need any more of these, but we could, I guess, build them just for fun if we get up to 384,000 gradient reality. Sorry, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm gonna let this run for a bit. Maybe we'll be able to squeeze in another hell gem tower, and then if we can do that, we'll see how close we can get to that magical 600 and some thousand chromolit. I don't know. Here we go. Alright guys, we're up to almost 600,000 chromolit, and I've got a few of these guys I can bust to get us where we need to go. So let's see here. We need 1.88 million. That should be more than sufficient. Copy that over. There we go. Can I replace any of these? Perfect. Okay, so I don't know what our limit is. 3.6. Can squeeze one more of those out. I can only squeeze one more of those out. That is not great. That is not great at all. I guess if I put this over here, it's gonna help a little bit more than what it would over there. What else can I do to speed this up? Is there one back there? Yeah, there's one, not one back there. I guess to speed this up even further, the teeny weeny little bit further, I could put these guys in the corners so the preheaters actually have room to reach. Other than that, though, this can't really get any faster. I don't think this is happening. Like 12,000. How much is the next one of these? 5.6 million. I don't think so. Not in this lifetime. 5.6 million! And 700,000 holo gems. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Alright, well, we're gonna have to see. Maybe that's just gonna be enough. Maybe that's all we needed to do. I don't know. We only need 640,000. It's gonna be tough, though. Oh, it's gonna be tough. You know what we could do? Oh, we could set up a mine. We could set up a mine as well. Do we need to do that? We might have to, actually. I don't know how else this is gonna work. Alright, let's see how this goes. I've gone ahead and I've set up a little mine here. At some point, it's gonna get down to the chromolit. We gotta make sure that we don't hit that spot where we get enough, but I had already broken something because we have to go 15 minutes without breaking anything. So I might actually just break a few more things while we're just sitting around here talking, thinking about stuff. And I might copy this system right into here, so we'll have 2 of them. And then all I gotta do is run around, plunk the mine in, and then when we're ready, we just go for broke and hope for the best. Can I not put another one of these down? I can. Oh, wrong button. There we go. And then we're gonna move these guys. I don't necessarily think I need this system anymore. This area over here doesn't really get us chromolit, so it's not really helping that much. I know we just spent all that time automating this, but it was more for fun than anything. Now this area, whoops, keep that over there. Now this area is going to be hopefully also fully automated. And I guess I didn't need to do that up there. Keep it a little bit more tidy. Okay, so we got 2 mines. I could probably get a couple more if it's gonna help. I don't know. Oh, we gotta get the pumps going. I gotta get the pumps going or we're gonna be in trouble. Okay, we'll do that, and maybe I'll just make a couple more because we have the resources. And we're getting close. Like 600,000 we're pushing at every once in a while. I just gotta get 40,000 somehow, and I'm hoping the mining situation is gonna get us there. So what I'm gonna do is copy this maybe 2 more times right here, and then I gotta wait 15 minutes, or we're not gonna get the achievement. I gotta wait 15 minutes after breaking something. So then once that is done, the 15 minutes is up, we can just go ahead and set up all our miners, plug everything in, and just see how it goes. Alright guys, so I'm hoping, I think it's been pretty close to 15 minutes. This is going to take some time here as well, so I'm hoping between the time I've waited and the time we're going to have to wait for these mines, that by the time it's all said and done, it'll have been 15 minutes since I broke something. We'll see how it goes. I'm not even sure if I'm understanding that correctly, but we're going to go ahead. We're going to plunk these guys down in here. I'm going to jack them up like so. We are going to make sure it's all powered, and we're going to hope for the best. Now, there's also an achievement for getting down to like 6,000 within 6 minutes of putting down a mine shaft, which I'm hoping we should be able to do here. I mean, we're already down to 1,000, so hopefully we're able to do that here relatively quickly. That shouldn't be too bad. Once we get into the chromolit, we'll see. I only need around 30,000 more. I'm not totally sure this is gonna work. If it doesn't, I don't know. I'm all out of ideas. And I just realized we don't have any destabilizers for hell gems, so this is gonna start becoming a huge problem very soon. Oh, maybe it's not. Because these guys just don't care, do they? They just break stuff. It doesn't matter. Okay, I just gotta make sure I don't break anything by accident. You know, I end up on autopilot and I break something. So I place these things. Now they have to stay here. I can't touch them. They have to stay. Okay. It is what it is. We'll get there. Oh my god. Guys, it's happening. I think we're getting into the chromolit. We're getting close to 7,000. I'm seeing the odd one every here and there. You can kind of hear it every once in a while. Here we go. I hope this works. Oh, yeah. It's going. Come on. We can do it. Look at that. There was a few. I'm seeing them. You're coming. This has to work. If this doesn't work, I am so screwed. Alright, well, let's just keep waiting. We'll see how it goes. We're hitting 610. I don't know if we were hitting 610 before. So that's looking good. We just gotta wait until we get into the hot and heavy stuff. I don't know, does it happen at 7,500? I don't know when it starts coming in really thick. But as soon as it does, we gotta be ready. Now, the other thing I'm noticing is I probably should have had more fans around these things because they're not extracting as fast as they could. So if this doesn't work, I might have to reset up this whole thing and start from scratch with 4 or 5 fans instead of only 3. But hopefully this will just work and we won't have to worry about it. But we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we've made it down to 17,000 and that seems to be the number that we needed. It's taken a while, but we're finally getting there. Now, I may still have made a mistake. I don't have enough fans, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I hope I have enough fans. I don't want to have to start this all over again. It's gonna take so long. We're getting close. It's getting closer. It's getting closer. We're only 20,000 more to go. Like 15,000 sometimes. I don't know. It's gonna be so close. Oh man, I hope we can make it. I don't want to have to start over again. I could. I was thinking about it. I could take this one, move it over, put a fan in there, and then I'm only gonna be missing one block. But I don't know if it's really worth it. And if I move it, I don't know if that counts as breaking it. So, oh, we're almost at 630. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I hope we can make it. We just gotta hang tight. We can do it. I believe. You just have to believe. Here we go. 630. We hit it. Oh, yeah, we're doing it. 631. We're gonna do it. For sure. It's happening. Now, I'm hoping when we hit 640, I can just click this. I don't know if I have to put it somewhere. Maybe I have to put it on top of this thing. It doesn't say that it's an upgrade, which is kind of weird. Maybe I just have to build it wherever it'll fit. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting so close. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please. Please. Oh, we're getting so close. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, no, it's going back down again? Please don't. Don't do this to me, game. Not like this. Oh, we had it. What do I do with it? I just put it wherever? Where did I put it? I ran out of funds. Oh! Oh! What did I just do? Did we win? Uh-oh. What do we got? Wait, tell me you're not, wait, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh. I did something wrong. The inverse chasm is destroyed. Everything's collapsing. Are you okay? Yes, but the machines are being destroyed. I can't build anything. Wait, maybe that's supposed to happen. No, it's not. How do you know that? Hold on. I have to fix this somehow. Uh-oh. How do I do that? What am I doing? What am I doing? How do I fix it? What's this button? Oh god. What am I supposed to be doing here? Oh god. Hold on, I have to fix this somehow? How do I fix it? How do I fix it? Can I teleport? No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I supposed to be doing right now? That's not great. Are things actually exploding? Oh, I think they are. Yeah. Things are actually disappearing off the map. Oh, no. Okay. Well, maybe once everything is gone, we can go back to our home with our friends. Tell the police it was all a mistake. Oh my god, look at all these things. Can I mine them? What happens when I mine these? Is that good? Look at us go. Is this... Am I supposed to be doing this? I don't know. It's not great. It's just a big old black hole. I guess we just wait for everything to collapse and see what happens. It looks like we're making... Yeah, we're definitely making a black hole. It's growing. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Here goes nothing. Am I supposed to click on it? Uh-oh. Where are you? I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Alright. What do you see? I see you. You just walked past a huge chestnut tree On that funny planet in an upper galaxy arm right there. No, I did not. What galaxy? Is that it? Oh, it's hard to tell the exact time. It hasn't happened yet probably, but just wait for 15 billion years. Wow, I really appreciate you made it to the end where everything starts. Congratulations, I guess. You are making so much sense right now. Are you coming over, by the way? Definitely, I'll be there in a few hours. Just need to finish up some stuff. Alright, see you then. Oh my god, here we go. But please, Charps, don't be late this time. I won't, Bean. I won't. Amazing. Resources mined. Look at this. All of our stats. Cute. Resources mined in total. 9.66 trillion. Machines built. Man, I built a lot of machines. Holy. Machines destroyed. 2,085. Maximum channel depth. These are cool. Strange rocks poked. What's a strange rock? I don't know what that means. Strange rock. Cube clicks, 49,000. Time warps, 41. What's a time warp? Oh, that's when it slows down or speeds up, right? Oh my god, 70 hours. I have totally AFK'd this game at least 2 full days. So that's more than half of it, but still, that's a lot of playtime. Dang. Game created by Oleg Danilov. Very well played. Good job. I love this game. We need more of it. More! Alright guys, well that is a wrap. I hope you liked the series. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. I may go back and make one more episode because there's an achievement for getting to a hell gem within, I think, 64 minutes of starting the game. And I did not get it on my first playthrough, so we may go back and just do one little bonus episode. Do that, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but guys, I hope you loved the series. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I will see you next time.